Good morning, guys. It's your Coach Dave here. It is Monday morning here, early in the morning, a little after 6:30. Chris and I just finished day 39 of our 80-day program. We're absolutely loving it. And what I love about today was a leg, glute, booty day is what they call it. But what I love about it is all of the moves are in fact compounded moves. So in fact, you're working your full body in every move, and that's why we're seeing such amazing results with everybody, because it's never just one body part and it's making you work. And that's what I love about it. But my message to you guys today on this Monday morning is about building character, in your life and building you as a person. And this is my thing that I was talking to Kristen about it last night. And the backstory is this. The reason I started thinking about this last night, because I started thinking about so many people that we've connected and mentored and worked with, both outside the Team Beachbody community, in general, people that we've connected with through the years, as well as within the Beachbody community. And it really came down to me thinking about character. And what I mean by that is that character is not built for somebody when things are going well. When you say you're going to commit and do something, and you said you're going to go after something, character is not built by continuing to do what you said you were going to do when things are going well. Character is built with somebody when you continue to do the things you said you were going to do. When life gets hard, it throws you curveballs, things start, challenging you. There's adversity, there's trials and tribulations. And I truly feel that the difference is between somebody that is successful and somebody that isn't, and the character that you're built as a man, as a woman, as a lady, as a gentleman, whatever it is what you do when things get hard. Do you quit? Do you always stop? Or do you in fact continue what you said you were going to do? Because true commitment, guys, is this. True commitment is staying true to what you said you were going to do long after that feeling you had when you first started is gone. It's staying true to what you said you were going to do when you get challenged. It's staying true to what you said you were going to do when there's some adversity you're going to face. And I think about with me, and the reason I'm so strong about this and never ever stopping and giving up, because it's never been in my DNA since I've been a little kid. When I was 12 years old, and some of you have heard the story of me, loving the game of baseball and wanting to save up for that batting cage, that pitching machine. And I went to my parents and, asked them to get it for me, and it's a few $1,000s is what it cost. And they're like, David, you need to find a way to save up for that because it's expensive. And I got a newspaper route, and I was delivering newspapers 7 days a week, in the rain, in the snow, in the cold, early in the morning, and people would say no, and I didn't want to do it, and it was cold, and I was facing trials and tribulations in my life early on. But I realized if you want something, you have to be willing to push through when life is tough. And 98%, this is true, 98% of people in this world live life by default. They let the circumstances around them in life dictate how they're going to react. And let me tell you, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And it's happening for you because you become stronger based off the trials and tribulations and the struggles that you go through. So last night I was just reminiscing and reflecting back at a bunch of people that I'm like, wow, the things that, what people said they were going to do, life got hard and people stopped and they're doing something else. It's never easy somewhere else. It's always the same, because life is going to challenge you and strip you to the core no matter where you are. So for me, it's just never, ever, ever in anything I do, whether it's state police, whether it's coaching, whether it's parenting. I know that you don't get better. I know your character isn't built based on what you do when things are easy. And there's been many challenges that Chris and I have been through, and we're just not willing to stop. I think half of it is because I've learned a high performance habit in life is necessity from Brendan Bouchard, meaning that it's just not an option. When you're a high performer, you just realize it's just, you have to do it. Like there's no stopping. It's a necessity in life to be successful in what it is. That's number one. And number two is, I said to Chris, it's just not in my DNA. It's never been that way through my state police career, through my lifeguarding career, with the loss of my best friend, with when I was younger, 12 years old, saving up for a pitching machine. It's always been like what I said I'm out to go and to do. I just don't stop, just being relentless, and I just keep focusing forward. I can't just accept my life or where it is. And I think a lot of people just flow through life. You know, I realize we must lead our life if we want to get somewhere. We must be our biggest advocate. We must be intentional about it. And we must realize that our character for us is going to be built on what we do during trials and tribulations. And I know our kids watch us not by what we say, but what we do. And the starting and stopping and doing different things, trust me, I know our kids watch, because as my kids get older, they're saying certain things, and I realize they've been watching mom and dad for all this time, and they're doing, and they're hopefully going to do based on what we do, not on what we say. So that's my message with you guys today. I'm actually starting to get a cramp in my leg as I'm sitting here, so I'm going to go upstairs. Got to get ready for an amazing day. Tonight, Chris and I are super excited for having our coach sneak peek to share with you guys what in fact coaching has done for us and the freedom that it has created. Wow, this light's bright. Look at that halo. And the freedom that it's created for us. It's at 8:30 tonight, so feel free to send us a message if you'd like to just check it out. There's no string attached, but I would never have imagined I would be where we are today if it wasn't for me be willing to reluctantly at the time, 7 years ago, at least try and to see what this is about. So have an amazing Monday. I hope to see many of you tonight on the call, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.